Guys, welcome to today's stream. Probably just gonna play whatchamacallit, this and probably Attack on Titan. Is this that couch race? Go ahead and knock this out. Dang. Come on, bro. That, I swear, man. No, this game got one more time to do that crap. I swear I'll boycott the life out of this game. Because they always want to wait until you get to the final part, and then that's when they want to start doing some old dumb stuff. They have all this time to be sitting there doing something. No, I seriously boycott this game. Make sure if anybody asks me about it, I'm like, no, do not buy it. They always want to do some last minute crap. It's like, I just trying to do one race and one race only when I'm doing a race. I'm not trying to do it numerous times. What the... It's always that second time around, and that's when it's like, oh, well, now let's fix it. It's like, no, just don't be doing no dumb stuff when I'm racing. That's it. That's all that I ask for. Go on with the camera. Hey, what's up, Wholesome? Doing good. How about yourself? I always forget it's like 3 laps. Then they always have her the last laps, the 6 laps. Cereal, nice, nice. It's always good to start the day off with some cereal. But it depends on what cereal it is. Like, you can't just start your day off with, you know, like Raisin Bran? Nah. Like, you need, like, soaking milk so it gets soft. I don't know about getting soggy. Like, I still like when it has, like, its crunch. When it gets soggy, like, I still eat it, but it's just not as enjoyable. I just only eat it because I'm not going to waste no food. So, I mean, it still tastes the same. It just got, like, a weird texture. Got honey bunches of oats. I mean, I don't know. Just any cereal with raisins in it, like, I can't get with that. I can't get with raisins and milk. They probably, you know, got it all, like, tasting like cereal, but it's just, it's not the same. Should have Lucky Charms. That's disgusting. No. No. And you do not need to be out here recommending no food recommendations. So, no, that's not going to work. That is not going to work. That would be the one time where I would not mind going to jail or prison for taking each one of those cereal boxes and setting them on fire in the parking lot. So, no, they need to fire you from the board of discussion. If that's your best idea, the world is ending. Like, that would cause a riot. Is that one destroyed? No, that's not destroyed. Is it destroyed? It's mad. I would be so upset if my parents bought me some Lucky Charms with raisins in it. Because I would be looking at them, I'm like, I'm not going to eat this. I would not eat that. No. Like, anything Lucky Charms related, people want the marshmallow part, but just by itself. But you take out the Lucky Charms and add raisins, yeah, that's gonna upset every kid across the world. Even kids that probably don't even eat cereal like that because they probably got parents that don't want them eating a whole lot of sugar. Even those kids would be upset. Yeah, they will 100% be trying to fight you. That's something where it's like you would never be able to. The kids would carry that on all the until their final days on Earth, all the way up until they're old and elderly. That's something that they're always gonna remember. That somebody had really took out the marshmallows and Lucky Charms and added raisins. With this school, no. Oh yeah, okay, no, okay. Yeah, all right, I see what you did there. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that time frame. Freaking having it. I just remember when I got into middle school, like, bro, they had it all in the vending machines. They had candy. They had freaking, what else did they have? They had it. They had it all. They had it all. And then one day you look up and it was all gone. And it's like, what happened? Why would you assume that Snickers and fruit snacks is on the same level? They're not. Unless it's like some Sour Patch Kids or something like that. Those types of like, where it's a fruit flavored, but it's like it's soured. Like there's some sort of candy, you know. But yeah, when that had happened, that freaking, what else? Switching out just... The only thing I had to say that I liked from the vending machines was the beef jerky. Switching out that hot Cheetos for applesauce. Or for some healthy crisp, whatever cereal, or not cereal, but chip brand they want to call it. Seeing what we have in the machines in school. When you look again, there's fruit chews, but no Skittles sours, no hot Cheetos. Now it's bait. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that time frame. Switched out all the sodas with diet sodas. This was at the time when I didn't like, you know, the diet and no sugar type stuff. My stuff had to have sugar in it. We got veggie sticks. Oh, that sounds disgusting. I'm like, I definitely would, I mean, hey, you know, it's, but they actually, you know what? No, they did have an area where it did sell all those things. At my middle school, at my high school, they didn't. Once we got to high school, it was all gone, but yeah, I remember my middle school, they had like a little section you could go to. You could get donuts, freaking, yeah, they just took all the stuff out and then just put it in its own little area. Is it veggie as a chip? Yeah. Unless it's like you're like a social media influencer and you're promoting that type of stuff. But if not, and you're a kid in school, you don't want that. Because they had Slushy's machine at least. We didn't even have no stuff like that. I'm trying to think what our like area that, yeah, it was donuts. That was literally the best thing that we had. Then when I found out that they sold Red Bull, I was like, bruh, this is the best school ever. But it was the sugar-free Red Bull. And I'm like, this is the worst school ever. That is such like a Twilight Zone thing to do. You get my hopes all high just to have it where it's a sugar-free Red Bull. I mean, it don't even matter now, but still, back then when my Red Bull addiction was strong, I'm like, nah, sugar-free Red Bulls ain't doing it for me. My first V8 at school, actually not bad, got the great one. I'm trying to think, because they did sell the V8 drinks at my old job. I think I had drank the drinks, they call it Naked. But I don't think I had V8. Because they only had the tomato flavor. That was the only one that they had. They just, for some reason, only bought one flavor of V8. But with the Naked drinks, they bought, like, every flavor possible. There was flavors I hadn't even heard of. And I was like, that's real? The Naked drinks was okay, though. Like, never had the Naked ones. Yeah, like, they're okay. I'm not gonna say it was the best. Like, I guess, like, if you are looking for a health drink, then, you know, you could start there, see, like, what other drinks they got. I'm trying to think what other health drinks that they have. Do want to try Prime, not gonna lie. We're forgetting on the way. You know, I just had, it was their new energy drinks. It's like a vegan energy drink. It has a weird taste to it, but it's okay. Like, it's something where I'm like, if I wanted to have, like, more vegan options, then yeah, I probably would start there. Their hydration drinks, though, like this, like, I guess it's in comparison with Gatorade. Those drinks were good. Making a killing off them for sure. I think he said, the brand itself is worth, like, $100 million. So, yeah. People, they can say whatever they want about Logan Paul. That man, he is doing it big. And then his brother is having a boxing match, I think, either tomorrow or Sunday, I think. So it's like, hey, then The people can say what they want about the Paul brothers, but they still making their money. There's a big hater on them brothers, man. Like, now they're winning too much. It doesn't even matter who hates them, to be honest. No, for sure. Like, I think everybody did have, like, some sort of hatred towards the Paul brothers at one point. Because Jake Paul was just cringy. Logan Paul did that Forest video. I don't care about what they're doing. It's good for... No, yeah, I think, yeah, because for me, it's like I've gotten older. I've understood content creating a little bit more. And I'm like, yeah, there's just, you know, you get a bad rep and a bad name for yourself. I get it. I 100% understand where the Paul brothers is coming from. It just wasn't to that extent. But I understand, like, you know, I understand it. So that's why I was like, you know, seeing them, I'm like, well, dang, they're no different. It was like, and I know when like Logan Paul, when he did that Forest video, yeah, everybody was hating on him. Like, they were making hate videos after hate videos. Me, I was like, I remember I just was like, hey, you know, that's unfortunate. Like, I think he's now learned the lesson where it's like, yeah, you can't go out and do no stuff like that. But I wouldn't say that I hated him. 24 right now, about to turn 25 on June, so I see where you're coming from. Is getting older, I'm understand, like, it's whatever, and don't let things... No, like, honestly, that's how you had to live. I felt like, you know, when I was, like, I had to say, maybe when I was a little bit younger, or, like, my last, you know, few teenage years and stuff, yeah, it was just, you know, alright. I think once I had started working in Seattle, and then just being around the people I was being around, it did kind of, like, motivate me to grow up more. Like, I feel like a lot of people, they need to be involved in the right group, and then, like, at some point, you are going to get extremely humbled. So it's like, yeah, it's just all about, like, putting yourself in the right environment. Put yourself in the right environment. You don't have to worry about, you know, hating on people and doing this and doing that. You just get to a point where you're like, man, that's their business. I'm over here just trying to do my own thing. I'm just trying to see if this store is open. You know, I'm trying to figure out my Wi-Fi issues. Like, I ain't got time to be out here hating on people. I'm just trying to, you know, make my money, and that's it. It's like the holding grudges and all that other extra stuff. I'm like, can't do it. I've been watching a lot of traveling channels lately, and it's humbled me, pushed me to want to do better. Which to me is great, because I ain't really had relationships at work to grow off. Pushed me, so I'm glad I found teaching through. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, it will be some of the most strangest stuff that you will find. Like, I never would have guessed, like, oh, working at a cafe would have humbled me to grow up more. And so, and then, yeah, then with, like, you know, traveling, I might start watching, because I watch those with my family. Like, we'll be sitting around watching that, Animal Planet, what other stuff. But yeah, we'll watch, like, and they, like, traveling to, like Disney or some Disneyland, or, well, no, World, because we already been to Disneyland, so. Like, those, like, traveling, and, like, that, Animal Planet, all those channels, I don't know why, but it's like, you can put me in front. I don't necessarily, like, it's something that I watch with family, but if it's, like, if I'm by myself, I'm most likely just watching whatever, but those channels be interesting. You be watching stuff on there, I'm like, huh, okay. was trying to make the other turn, but I'm like, all right, I'll just go through here. There's 2 channels I'm currently hooked on because, yes, they have travel channels like show on TV. It's based off of food and some culture. The 2 channels I watch focus on how people around the world live and eat. Go isolated tribes from it's cool interests and stuff like. Oh yeah, I've seen stuff like that before. Yeah, because I remember it was there was a story that had happened a while ago. I think the guy was like a reporter or something, right? So anyways, he goes by boat to this like this island. It's isolated, has these people there. And so no, he goes to this isolated island, and I think so I think he didn't even like land on the island just yet. He was just in that, like, he was still in the water, and they seen him, and I think they shot some arrows at him and stuff, and they ended up killing him. And I remember for a little bit I wanted to learn about that type of stuff, because it was like, no, I was like it makes you curious, like, no, how do they live? Like, what are they doing out there? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, dang, man, like, you wish you could go there and see, but then at the same time, I'm like, I'm not trying to get an arrow shot at me, so I think it's best, like, based off of what I can, you know, see and find on the internet, I'm gonna just go based off of that. But yeah, it's like those guys, they close themselves off from the general public, and then, yeah, they're all like, nah, can't fool with those people. But I think, like, that's one thing for sure. I think those, they need to be protected. Like, those people that be on those isolated islands, they need to be protected. Because I honestly fear for them. I fear that somebody is going to be all like, oh, well, we want, like, it's going to honestly be on some, like, the beginning of the United States type stuff, where it's like, oh, well, we're going to take this island. You can't do nothing about it. Especially with, like, technology and all this stuff that we have today, yeah. I think definitely that's something where it should be established, if it's not already, that those guys need to be protected. But it's like, it gotta be cool though, living that lifestyle. It's like, you ain't gotta pay taxes, you ain't gotta do no extra stuff, you ain't gotta do no school shopping, you can just be there just chilling. Yeah, it made me want to do it too, but then again, I also hear scary stories, so if you're gonna travel, I would just say be aware of the risk. Know what can happen. I'm sure these guys got mentally prepared. Oh no, I know for after that story, I was like, nah, I'm chilling. Because, yeah, when I heard that story, I'm like, what did they kill him for? He didn't do it. And then once you know, it's like, oh, okay. That's just like, that's who they are. And they probably see it as a threat, where it's like, you know, they probably were like over like in these lands, and then they traveled to those islands, and they traveled there because it was like, well, you know, most likely years and years and years ago, they probably had their land taken. They're like, oh, we ain't falling for that again. So we remotely see anybody on the boat coming towards us, nah, we shooting. Wait, what happened? Nope, I don't want to do that. I just don't get this race. It is not no bus. If this is a bus, I'm like, when was this a bus? It's like a bus should have more than just 3 wheels. Like the bus is flipping over and stuff. Dang, what y'all got going on? On this side. I'm saying because it's like, yeah, that thing got 3 wheels and it's like as weirdly shaped as it is. It's like, yeah, it's definitely gonna be tilting a little bit. Dang. Damn, crash and stuff. I don't know which one of them forward. I think I'm gonna say it's Ninja Deathblade. Nope. They all playing through. Yeah, these buses are just crazy. Okay, now I'm in first place. That was close. Them buses are crazy. It's like they give me that vehicle, but I don't use it. I'm like, that's something where I'm like, I like my vehicle with 4 wheels. 4 wheels or 2, but not in between. Losing their license, letting that happen. I know, right? And bus drivers, it's like, yeah, it's like you guys lose. And the thing is like, it ain't even like buses are slow, bruh. Like, I mean, they drive slow, of course, you know, but buses are fast. Surprisingly, but like buses are actually pretty fast. They might not be as fast as a car, but like still, like they can gain some speed if they wanted to. There are some times I remember having bus drivers where I'm like, I know they're not doing the speed limit. Hey, V with the raid of 3. V, I appreciate you. Hold on for a second. There we go. Appreciate the alert. I hate when buses slam on their brakes. It's mad annoying. Yeah, when bus drivers, when they do stuff like that, I'm like, that's when I feel like they should have their license revoked. Did I hear the thing, alert thing go off? No, I think that was just okay. But yeah, they need to have their license revoked when they do stuff like that. Dang. I swear, man. He hates me, but I'm his. That don't make no sense. And soda. They got like a thing, like a fence thing up. I'm like, I'm like, bro, where is you sitting at where debris is getting in your food? I'm like, you sitting too close. That's not good tickets. That's literally, you have to be either on the track or you have to be somewhere beyond that fence. Dang. Oh wow, he is getting messed up. I mean, hey, you know, dude, you gotta do the win. That's all that matters. Yeah, I'm like, nah, it is. Golfing. I hit a squirrel. Sorry, so that's not part of the game. You can't compare a demolition race to you literally killing a squirrel. It's two differences. accident. Even if it's by accident, it's like it's still like no, like game's over. I ain't come out here to hit no squirrels, so. Oh dang, was that car? Oh, I think that was that car that I spun out. It was a white and blue car. Dang, that's bad. No, yeah, that what? Dang, they ended up in last place. I need Benchwarmers. Benchwarmers was a good movie. That was a solid movie. Two in last, yeah. Texas, I'm like, man, y'all, it's like, I was watching a video the other day, and they showed, like, Texas's, like, college football team. Bro, Texas, and they don't, football just don't work for them, pretty much. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Football is just not your guys' strong suit. Wow. I mean, like, they were doing some old weird stuff. Like, I think the one play, the guy, he hadn't even ran into the end zone yet, and he dropped the ball. He was there. He was literally, nobody was near him. He was right there. Drops the ball before he even gets into the end zone. And then I think there was some, like, Texas, they showed up in that, it was like a compilation of, like, multiple college teams. But Texas, I think, showed up in there more times. And I was like, hey, yo, what you guys got going on when it comes to football? Because that's not even normal. Nah. It's like, you guys, man, y'all are, it's not normal. Then there's like the news this morning with Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. I guess he tried to get Pete Carroll fired. It was like Pete Carroll and then some other guy. And I'm like, I don't think that's Russell Wilson. But then again, I'm like, I don't really know who this man is behind doors. So, I mean, if that is the case, then I'm like, well, they showed this year that they're doing all right without you. But if somebody's out here just trying to start up rumors and lies, then it's like, yeah, I hope Wilson, he does find a team that he's good for. And then, yeah, I hope he goes the distance with them. Whether it's Broncos or another team, but... So what, there been jogging? I haven't been jogging lately, but the weather's been alright. Like right now, well, it's cold, but it's sunny outside, which is, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, that's how Seattle and Washington is, where it's like, it looks hot, but it's actually cold. You go outside, best believe you're gonna see yourself breathing and things. You progressing so much using that arm thing. Did 400. Oh yeah, the 440 pound like max. Yeah, that cause no, so I saw like a guy on TikTok do it, and I'm like not trying to be like rude or disrespectful, but I'm like, if he can do it, then I know I can do it. I'm like, nah, something ain't right. And so then I think with my sister, what did my sister come over for? She came over for some reason, and I showed her, and then she was like, then she tried doing the max, and then I did it off camera. So I did the max already before I had posted the initial video, and then did she just know? You said, yeah. See, like I'm like, nah, man, it's just all the working out that I've done in the past like few years. I'm like, bro, I have to be able to do this. Yeah, I was like, nah, man, I had to do it. Had to do it on camera. Then I did a couple of more times. Broken a controller region, to be honest. I have. It's been a few times where I'm like, one time though, it was like I didn't even mean to break it. Like I think I was frustrated, and I kind of just like, I just took the controller and just, it was a toss. I wouldn't say it was a full blown, like I've thrown a controller, but this time it wasn't like really a throw. But I remember it hit because this is like right after I think I graduated high school. It hit my yearbook, and then the controller just shattered. Or like the analog stick. It's broken his monitor before, and the TV. See, that's doing too much. A monitor, no. Controller, maybe. What else? Yeah, but that's about it. Now I have to say, like, I don't. I did the other day. I did throw my controller playing that new boxing game, but other than that, I'm like, it ain't break. So it wasn't that hard of a throw. On cost 400, so ain't no way. It just be hurt me. Yeah, exactly. You like a monitor, because the one that I got, it's a curving monitor. So it like the resolution, all that stuff, it's all nice. It's a dope monitor. The only way this will break if it breaks by accident. But I'm not gonna willingly break my monitor. That, my PC, my PlayStation, my Xbox. Stuff is expensive. I felt like as a kid, because you know you ain't buying it, so it's like you don't care. But as you get older, you know, and like, nah, I don't know about breaking that. I'm so hard for it. Exactly. Like the PlayStation 5 and my Xbox, nah, bro. Although I don't really play on it as much, nah. I'm not gonna spend $500 plus tax on something just for it to break. Nah. Or for me to break it. You know, that's when you see, like, the only people you'll see breaking stuff is kids or content creators that make a lot of money. But either way, it's like, it's a situation where, like, money is no option to them, so they don't care. Like a kid, he or she ain't gonna kill. Was not so much as a shit. I ain't never really seen no girl really flip out and get mad where she's breaking a controller and stuff. I could be wrong, but it's mainly like us guys where you see us breaking a controller, getting mad, stumping things out. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to think, like, I've never seen no girl get extremely upset at a video game. Even like, see, girl, right? No, they'll rage on other things, but they won't rage in a video game. Like, if they do rage, it's like, the funny thing is, it's like when it's like if they get mad, when you hear them like hitting their desk, it'll be like, it's such like, they rage, it's a quiet mad. Yeah, no, exactly. Something strange. Exactly. Like, them banging on their desk is me knocking. Like, they'll do that, and they're using their whole fist. They're using their whole fist and all their power. Like, that desk it ain't even close. Like, that ain't even scratching the surface. That's not even leaving a mark. Like, it's just there. Meanwhile, like, men, we be going to full-blown wars when we break our stuff. I'm waiting for the day, though. I'm waiting for it. I want to see a girl, like, go off. I want her to see her, like, where she is. That's, like, it's worse. It's worse than any guy's rage. 2 years, 1 month, 18. I'm trying to think. The only streamer I think I've been following for a long period of time is, this one streamer named Panda. That's one streamer where it's like, I think I've been following her for, like, 7+ years, I think. I gotta see how long I've been following her, because I think it was right after Battlefield Hardline had came out. And then everybody else, I didn't start following them until I got into streaming back in 2019, 2020. It's like, there was one streamer, I still probably have been, she probably have been like the longest following person like in the recent years, but she cool with people I'm not cool with, so therefore it's like, yup, had to press that unfollow button. Cause I think she was the first, like, when I got in back into streaming, she was like one of the first few people I had followed. Dang, did he? Nah. There's no way he gets that close and crash. I just realized I ain't got like no passenger seat. What kind of weird car is this? Saw a video on IG of a set of cores with mods, and that game looks so beautiful, amazing. I would like to play because it probably is the first one. I would really like to play that game with my steering wheel controller, but for one, they have like a the way that game starts up. It's so weird. I do not like how the way that game starts up. It's like you have to like go through a menu, and then you start the game up the second time, and then it always exits out when you're. And I'm like, I'm not trying. I just want a game where it just starts up one time and one time only. That's it. That's all I ask for. But yeah, it's like that game's just it looks good. You know, I see people playing it. Then on top of that, then my steering wheel controller, I don't think it's compatible with the game because my controller is new, and so I think when most people I've seen them playing that game, they use like the last model of my controller. Oh no, I've seen the Assetto Corsa mods before. I've seen people and they be doing like the freeway mods and all the other mods in that game. Yeah, it looks nice. It's just wish that I could play it. But guess having a new controller, it's so weird how stuff operates. Your stuff is new and ain't gonna work. Makes no sense. Dang. Always with that last... Nah, I'm done with WRECKFEST because they always do that crap. Always be some last minute, like, oh, let's have it where all of a sudden a car just appears out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm done with WRECKFEST. I ain't playing that game no more. So I actually mean that. Like, I was going to do a video. It's just a list of games that I do not plan on ever playing. And I don't want nobody else buying it. It's stupid. They always do that crap. Wait till the last second, then want to go and like, oh, now let's have it where the cars show up. I'm telling you, it's like people, and they do stuff with games. It's like, it's just not normal. Ain't nobody online to raid. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and call it with this stream. Thank you, everybody, that stopped by today's stream. Stay tuned for the next stream. Also, once again, shout out to my good friend, best friend V, for the raid. And, yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for tuning in for tonight's stream. Stay tuned for the next stream, and peace.